you heard about the monthly EV battery trick. You charged to 100, left it plugged in for an hour, did everything right. But 3 months later, your range estimates are still inconsistent. You're wondering if the whole thing was just internet noise. Here's the problem. 73% of EV owners who attempt the monthly battery balancing routine make critical mistakes that completely erase the benefit. Some make it worse than doing nothing at all. I've already explained the monthly EV battery trick in detail in another video. I'll put it right here if you want to watch it first. Today, I'm showing you exactly why this battery maintenance habit fails for most drivers and how to actually do it correctly so it works the way it's supposed to. Most EV drivers do the trick, then ruin it anyway. The monthly battery balancing routine isn't complicated. Charge to 90 to 100% once a month. Leave it plugged in for 30 to 60 minutes after charging completes. Let the battery management system equalize cell voltages. Simple procedure, clear instructions, easy to follow. Yet most people who try it report zero improvement in range accuracy or battery health tracking. Some actually notice faster degradation after implementing the routine. The trick itself isn't the problem. The execution is. EV owners make predictable mistakes that destroy the benefit completely. These aren't minor variations. They're fundamental misunderstandings of how battery management systems work and what the monthly routine is actually designed to accomplish. Let me show you where it goes wrong. The biggest mistake, turning a monthly habit into a weekly one. Here's the most common error. Drivers hear that charging to 100% once a month helps battery health, then decide more must be better. Then start doing it weekly, sometimes twice a week. Some charge to 100% every few days, just to keep cells balanced. This completely defeats the purpose. The monthly balance charge works because it's occasional. Once every 30 days gives the BMS a reference point for cell voltages without creating constant high voltage stress. The cells get equalized, then spend the next month operating in the ideal 20 to 80% range where degradation is minimal. When you charge to 100% every week, you're exposing the battery to high voltage stress 12 times more often than necessary. Battery cells age faster at extreme charge states. Sitting at 95 to 100% creates continuous voltage pressure on cell structures. Research from Battery University demonstrates that batteries cycled between 80 to 40% last roughly 1,000 cycles longer than batteries regularly charged at 100%. You're trading the small benefit of monthly balancing for the massive cost of frequent high voltage exposure. One Model 3 owner tracked this precisely. After hearing about monthly balance charging, he started charging to 100% twice weekly for 6 months. His battery health dropped from 96% to 91%, faster degradation than the previous year. When he charged to 80% daily, he returned to 80% daily charging with one monthly 100% balance. Degradation immediately slowed back to normal rates. More is not better. Balance charging works specifically because it's rare. Doing the trick with a cold battery kills the benefit. Many drivers attempt the monthly routine without considering battery temperature. They plug in immediately after parking overnight in freezing weather, or they start the balance charge first thing in the morning when the battery has been sitting cold all night. The battery management system can't balance cells effectively when they're cold. Here's why temperature matters. Cell balancing requires the BMS to measure individual cell voltages accurately and move small amounts of charge between cells to equalize them. Cold batteries behave differently from warm batteries. At low temperatures, internal resistance increases. Chemical reactions slow down. The BMS sees skewed voltage readings that don't represent the actual cell state of charge. Any balancing performed under these conditions uses inaccurate data. Additionally, most EVs limit charging speed and power when batteries are below optimal temperature. The thermal management system prioritizes warming the battery before allowing full charging rates. This means the BMS never sees the battery operating under normal conditions, where balancing is most effective. The result? The system learns nothing. Cells don't actually balance. You complete the entire routine without accomplishing what it's designed to do. The solution is straightforward. If your battery's cold, precondition it before starting the balance charge. Most EVs allow preconditioning through the app or vehicle settings. This warms the battery to operating temperature using grid power before charging begins. If preconditioning isn't available, drive the car for 15 to 20 minutes before plugging in. Normal driving warms the battery naturally. Once it reaches 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, the BMS can perform accurate balancing. A Nissan Leaf owner in Minnesota learned this the hard way. He performed monthly 100% charges throughout winter, always plugging in cold. After 4 months, his range estimates were more erratic than before he started the routine. Once he began preconditioning before balance charges, accuracy improved within 2 cycles. Temperature isn't optional. It's essential for the procedure to work. Leaving the battery full for too long afterward. This mistake happens more than any other. It causes real damage. People charge to 100% for the monthly balance, then let the car sit. The battery stays at full charge for 12 hours, 24 hours, sometimes multiple days. Every hour your battery spends at 100% accelerates degradation. High state of charge creates voltage stress on cell structures. Lithium-ion batteries age faster when stored at extreme charge levels. Research from Precker demonstrates that batteries stored at 100% lose capacity 3 to 4 times faster than batteries stored at 50%. The monthly balance charge works because the battery reaches 100% briefly. The BMS performs equalization. Then the charge levels drops back to normal. When you leave it sitting at 100%, you eliminate the advantage completely. The protocol is specific. Charge to 100%, wait 30 to 60 minutes for balancing, then either drive the car or manually reduce charge limit back to 80% within a few hours. Never let the battery sit at 100% overnight. The balance charge should happen right before you plan to use the vehicle, or you should actively manage charge level afterward. One Tesla owner charged to 100% every Sunday night, planning to drive Monday, but his Monday commute only used 15% battery. The car spent Sunday night through Monday evening at 95 to 100% charge. After 8 months, his battery health showed noticeably faster degradation. When he shifted to charging Sunday morning before driving, then reduced to 80% that evening, degradation rates normalized. Timing matters more than the percentage itself. Ignoring normal daily charging after the trick. Some drivers think the monthly balance resets the battery to optimal health, so they start charging to 90% daily or skip their usual 80% limit entirely. This ruins everything. The monthly balance charge isn't a magic reset that eliminates the need for proper daily charging habits. It's a calibration event that helps the BMS track cell health accurately. After calibration, you still need to protect the battery through smart daily charging. Daily charging should remain in the 20 to 80% range regardless of monthly balancing. The monthly 100% charge is an exception, not a new balance. Research shows that batteries cycled between 80 to 40% complete roughly 1,000 cycles before losing 20% capacity. Batteries cycled between 100 and 20% complete only 300 to 400 cycles. The difference is enormous over vehicle lifetime. One EV owner thought monthly balancing meant he could charge to 90% daily without consequences. After 1 year, his battery degradation exceeded average by 4%. When he returned to 80% daily charging while maintaining monthly balance charges, degradation slowed immediately. The monthly habit is preventative maintenance. Daily charging is foundational care. You need both working together. Hit that subscribe button and click like if you're learning the real science behind EV battery longevity instead of following incomplete internet advice. Expecting immediate range improvements. This is a mindset failure that causes people to quit before seeing results. Drivers perform the monthly balance charge, then check their range estimate the next day, expecting a dramatic improvement. When it shows the same number, they assume the trick doesn't work. The monthly balance charge doesn't magically add miles overnight. Not a repair procedure. It won't reverse degradation that's already occurred. What it actually does helps the battery management system maintain accurate tracking of cell health and prevents future inaccuracies. The benefits show up over months and years, not days. Monthly balancing corrects cell drift gradually. After 1 cycle, you might not notice anything. After 3 months, range estimates start matching actual driving range more closely. After 6 months, the difference becomes obvious. You're preventing a problem that hasn't fully developed yet. One Model Y owner performed monthly balance charges for 4 months, saw no immediate range increase, and stopped. 2 months later, his range estimates suddenly dropped 15 miles overnight. He resumed monthly balancing. 6 months later, his displayed range matched actual range within 3%, while similar vehicles without balancing showed 8 to 12% discrepancies. The results are real, they're just not instant. Misunderstanding what the trick actually does. Many EV owners think monthly balance charging repairs degraded batteries or reverses capacity loss. None of that is true. The monthly routine doesn't fix damaged batteries. It doesn't restore lost capacity. What it actually accomplishes keeps the battery management system calibrated so it accurately tracks the health you still have and helps cells wear evenly. Your EV battery has hundreds of cells wired together. The BMS monitors each one. When cells drift out of balance, the BMS loses accuracy. Balancing brings cells back into alignment, so the BMS has accurate data. That's valuable, but it's not battery repair. Actual capacity loss from degradation is permanent. Once the internal structure of a cell breaks down, no charging routine will fix it. One owner with a 2017 Bolt showing 82% battery health started monthly balancing, expecting the number to climb back to 90%. After 6 months, health stayed at 82%. He thought the trick failed. It didn't. His battery was actually degraded to 82%. The monthly routine kept the BMS reading accurate and prevented additional premature degradation. Wrong expectations lead to wrong conclusions. The right way to think about monthly EV battery care. Stop thinking of monthly battery balancing as a repair procedure or performance upgrade. Think of it as preventative maintenance. Boring, simple preventative maintenance that works exceptionally well over time. It's like rotating tires. Rotating tires doesn't make them grip better instantly. It ensures even wear going forward so they can last as long as possible. Monthly balance charging prevents future problems. It maintains accuracy. It extends the useful life of the capacity you still have. This mindset shift separates experienced EV owners from beginners. Experienced owners understand that battery health is about consistency over years, not dramatic interventions. The data proves it works. Vehicles with consistent monthly balancing show 12 to 15% better range accuracy after 3 years compared to similar vehicles without it. One owner tracked this across 5 years. Monthly balance charges, 80% daily charging, proper thermal management. At 80,000 miles, his battery health showed 92%, compared to the average 85% for similar vehicles. That 7% difference represents real value, better resale price, extended useful life, all from boring, consistent preventative maintenance. It works, but only if you respect the limits. The monthly EV battery balancing routine works. The science is solid. The data confirms it, but only when done correctly. Charge to 100% once monthly, not weekly. Ensure the battery is warm, not cold. Drive shortly after or reduce charge level within hours. Maintain proper 20 to 80% daily charging. Give it months to show results, not days. Understand its calibration, not repair. Follow that protocol and you'll see what experienced EV owners already know. Range estimates that match reality. Better health that degrades slower than average. Ignore any part of it and you'll join the 73% who try the trick, see no benefit, and blame the procedure instead of the execution. Share in the comments whether you've tried monthly balancing and what results you've seen. Subscribe for more EV battery science that cuts through the noise and gives you information that actually works. Your battery's health depends on understanding what works, why it works, and how to do it right. Now, you know all three.